Hey guys, it's Kelly Slimp, pediatric speech language pathologist, making these videos during the coronavirus outbreak for parents and caregivers who want to work with your children at home on their speech and language skills. And so I get this question all the time. Parents tell me like 18 months to like 21 months. They have lots of words, but they all sound the same. What do I do? And so the first thing that I'm going to recommend that we do, we're just going to dive right into it, is to act like you don't know. And so a lot of times what happens is parents and caregivers, you already know what your child wants. And so we're not really offering them a whole lot of opportunities to tell us what they want because they're thirsty. You go get them their favorite juice, right? Or you get them their water or their sippy cup and you just give it to them. So what I really want you to do is hold back on giving them things. And that way it allows them the opportunity to ask for things. And then on top of that, we want to add in a couple of choices, maybe even choices that they don't even want. And so today I'm going to teach you vowel cues really quickly. Let's go through those vowel cues so that your child can stop saying duh, buh, g for everything, right? They're just using that sound over and over again. So here we have long vowels. We have A as in tomato, right? We have O as in orange. We have E as in cookie, right? And we have O as in blueberry. So we have A, O, it's a big O, and then it's ooh, little O, little lips. Big O, little lips. Ooh, as in blueberry. And then we have E as in wee, or 1, 2, 3. And so up here, I have some of our 2-year-old favorite things. And so this is how I would work with your child if I was in your house and working with them and they were pointing at something. I really want them to be pointing and kind of be far away so that you don't really know. And I always act like, I just don't know. And sometimes I'll throw in like a tomato, right? Because if I don't usually live there, I don't know. And so if they're pointing at something, I might say, oh, did you want applesauce? Oh, apple? Like this. And you can do the little cue. So for the short vowels, we just have the ASL or just approximations of those ASL signs. So we have like a, like this, a. Then we have I, and then this is up. You can just open your mouth like this, right? So this would be apple, apple. Oh, did you want apple? Or, ogre. Did you want apple or ogre? I don't know which one. And they're pointing at it, and let's say they want the yogurt. So they say, duh. And I would say, oh, I don't know. Ogre. Did you want ogre? And again, now I've said this 4, 5, and 6 times, and I might give them the yogurt. And then hopefully one day, whenever we're making a choice again, they'll do their O sound for yogurt so that they know, and we don't have to go through this whole thing about if we want the applesauce or not, or if we want oon. Sometimes I love to throw in a spoon like, oh, did you want this oon? And they're like, no. Okay, and so that's just a good opportunity to teach all of those vowels. So you're looking up here and you're like, your child's like, oh, and you know for a fact that they want the juice. And so you're gonna get the juice, but also maybe a tomato. And you say, do you want A-O? And you're like, no, and they're getting all frustrated. Oh, did you want oos? Here's your oos. Oh, here's oos. Oh, I love oos. Here's oos. And then you give it to them, right? And the whole time they're looking at you like, why didn't you just do that? But again, you have to draw differentiation between the vowels and then also let them know that they didn't say juice. And so you're trying to give them that word over and over and over again. More exposure. And kiddos, we know that you usually have to hear a word and see the object 50 times to make that correlation, at least at a bare minimum. So saying the word juice, ooze, ooze. Oh, also, ooh berry. Oh, I love ooh berries. And you can really get them going with food because you just give them one blueberry and then they come back and they want more blueberries. Oh, another ooh berry. Here's another ooh berry. If your child can say the B sound, then I say boo berry. And I'm doing my B sound and then I'm adding on that ooh. Oh, you know what I love? Ooh ee. Oh, I love ooh ees. Would you like a ooh ee? Here's a cookie. Cookies are great, especially these are so small. So I've actually already broken one up here. This would be, even just one of these little cookies is gonna be like 2 repetitions for me. So I would say, oh, of course you can have an E. Yes, here's your E. And I give them half of a cookie. And then they're like looking at you like you only gave me one cookie, but that's because they can come back and get more E's. And now I've said it like 1,000 times and they get exposed to it even more. And then the last one here is just some water. And again, you can just use simple signs for water. Oh, Wawa? Oh yes, here's your Wawa. And even if they're not saying Wawa, I really just want them to imitate that gesture or that action so that they're at least trying to communicate. And a lot of times if kiddos are not imitating our gestures, if you're putting something on your head and you're going, achoo, and they're not doing that, then they're not imitating your gestures and they're not ready to imitate your speech sounds, because we know for a fact that imitating gestures and body motions and gross and fine motor skills comes before imitating speech sounds. And again, you could just even say, oh, a Nana. Oh, I love Nanas. Here's Nana. And then teach them just whatever sign works. You could do the cookie sign, the banana sign, the apple sign, whatever works for you and your child and your family. But again, just wanted to go over those vowel cues so you can start to differentiate between the of the 2-year-old language or the 1-year-old language and to the A, O, oo, E, and then all of our short vowel sounds, ah, eh, ah, or right? Okay, guys, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. See you soon.